I told you the most important person in Star Wars never appeared on screen?
No lightsaber? No force powers? No Jedi robes?
But without him, Star Wars might not have survived 1977.
Because before Darth Vader became iconic, before Luke became legendary, before the Force became mythology.
There was music.
Welcome back to Star Wars with a Caramel Twist.
I'm Kennedy Rizzo.
And I'm Cooper Lee. Today, we're talking about the man who didn't just score Star Wars.
He gave Star Wars its heartbeat.
Yeah, John Williams, take a bow.
And by the end of this episode, you may never watch Star Wars the same way again.
Yeah, because you know what? People forget this now. But the original Star Wars was a massive risk.
That's right. The studio didn't fully believe in it. Sci-fi movies were niche, and early audiences reportedly thought it was kind of strange. Come on, peeps!
It's hard to get in that headspace, isn't it?
I guess so.
I mean, because we're Gen X. But at the same time, there obviously were people who were older and, getting through life, figuring things out, and they were adults at the time. So there was a time for them to really try to find out where this movie was going to play for them. Was it going to be a major hit? Was it something that was going to resonate? They didn't even know it was going to hold on for so many generations. That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. So then we have John Williams who enters the picture.
Thank God. And instead of futuristic electronic music,
Yeah, he created something ancient, operatic, mythological.
this is great stuff right here because, he scored Star Wars like it was a legendary story passed down for generations.
Yeah, and that decision changed film history forever. Let's just be honest.
Yay! You can tell we're a little excited about this story.
Just a touch.
So here's where John Williams becomes a genius storyteller.
He uses something called les motifs.
Okay, that's right. Because basically, these are musical identities.
Yeah, every major character, every emotion, every idea
has a sound.
Yeah, and your brain learns those sounds subconsciously. The brain is amazing anyway, right? But like he worked it.
Yeah.
he knew how to do that.
And music, let's just be honest, it's a language. I know it's ours.
Yes.
So that whole subconscious thing, that's how you can pop your earbuds in sometimes and go to sleep to, what do they call that stuff, where ASMR or something, or good good songs from your past. It just knocks you out.
Yeah, it really does. Takes you to that good, relaxed place.
So you think about this operatic music, that's why you feel Star Wars before characters even speak.
That's it. You know what? The Force theme, Leia's theme, the Imperial March,
Yeah, that's right. They're not background music.
they are the story.
Boom! I'll behave.
Irish. And don't talk to me of your mission either. You're fortunate he doesn't blast you into a million pieces right here.
What's the matter with you?
No, it's all right, but I think we better go.
So, we mentioned the Force theme might be the emotional core of Star Wars.
That's it. And what's fascinating is it doesn't belong to just one person.
Right. It belongs to, let's say, destiny itself.
Right? Luke, Obi-Wan, Rey, and Anakin.
Yeah, let's take a second and let that soak in. These are major characters. You have to have something major in the background to be announcing characters like that, right? And the story itself, like you can't be muley mouthed, whatever, right?
Agreed.
You have to be a heavy hitter to be telling this story, driving the story. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And with everything we just mentioned, this is different generations, right? But same deep connection.
That's it. That's why hearing those notes instantly feels larger than life.
Yeah, it sounds hopeful, but also tragic.
Almost like the galaxy is calling to them.
Well, just for you Star Wars fans, Orchard Archivers, if you have not figured out just yet, or Star Wars, John Williams ranks for us. Make sure to hit that in the comments. Let us know that if you're feeling how excited we are about that. Feel free to let us know in the comments section because we are feeling it and hopefully you are too.
That's right. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe. Now let's talk about maybe the most famous villain theme ever created.
The Imperial March.
Because before this theme, Darth Vader. Okay, I'll do it right. Darth Vader was intimidating.
After this theme, he became something beyond a character.
Oh, yeah. The heavy brass. The militaristic rhythm.
Yeah, and it sounds unstoppable, which he is.
That's right. But here's the brilliant part, Coop. Archivers.
When you watch the prequels later, that same musical DNA becomes tragic.
Mm-hmm. Because suddenly the monster has passed.
No.
Has a past.
John Williams turned villain music into storytelling. I'm up for the challenge.
Challenge.
That a challenge. Let's see.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Yeah, hashtag facts, Darth.
He's the rootinest, tootinest. Not just kidding. He just sells it, right? Darth is just Anakin. That character, it just, There's really no words at this point.
That's right.
So baking it back in, because we just mentioned Anakin, a lot of fans think Duel of the Fates is just epic battle music.
Oh, yeah. And it's actually one of the most important moments in Star Wars history.
Yeah, because the duel determines Anakin Skywalker's future.
If Qui-Gon Jinn lives, Anakin's path may change completely.
That's why the music feels enormous.
Oh, yeah, it's not just lightsabers clashing.
It's the entire moment collapsing in real time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And wait until we get to the Disney trilogy.
Yeah, because whether fans love or hate the sequels, because let's admit there's a big divide. Not everybody sees it quite the same, and we're all allowed opinions. But just stating the obvious.
That's true, and rightly so. But almost everyone agrees on one thing.
Yeah, that is John Williams never lost his touch.
Hashtag facts.
You got it. You got it. And then you flaunt it. No.
Just as we caramel apples do. Oh, it's not ours, it's theirs. Oh, sorry.
But look at what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
What we talk about in our seasons. We spend countless hours talking about this story. So, again, this was a big part of it.
It is. The nerding out over all of this is so real, including the music. So this is highly appropriate.
Oh.
Now we're going to dive into Rey. Her theme feels different immediately. So we're back to the Disney Plus crew.
Yeah, it's lighter, curious, almost lonely.
Mm-hmm. And you can hear mystery, baked within it.
Yeah, and Kylo Ren's theme does the opposite.
That's true, because it sounds unstable, broken, and violent.
And, for these kind of characters, if you're really tailoring the music to pretty much introduce them, it has to be hitting those nuances of their character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't have something light and airy when something is pretty dark, right? I mean, that it just doesn't fit. So, that's something he does not have to be told. He just knows what he's doing. You tell him what you need, and he's your guy. He's got it taken care of, and we love that.
Yeah, we do.
And before these characters fully develop, the music already tells you who they are.
And that right there makes it the elite storytelling clause.
Full bore. Oh my goodness. And here's a weird thought.
What if John Williams is actually the connective tissue of Star Wars?
I like it. Let's think about it. Different directors, different actors, different trilogies.
Right, but the music keeps the galaxy emotionally recognizable, and that's what we appreciate.
That's it. So without those themes, Star Wars might still look like Star Wars,
but it just wouldn't feel like Star Wars.
Yeah. So John Williams didn't just influence Star Wars, though.
Right. He influenced cinema itself.
Modern blockbuster music exists because of him.
Okay,
This is awesome.
E.T. phone home?
Dr. Grant, my dear Dr. Sattler, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Okay. Okay.
And honestly, there may never be another composer like this again.
Yeah. Because very few artists can make music feel like mythology.
Oh, yeah. But John Williams did it for generations, and this, Coop, right here is what our memories were made of going to the movies back when.
Yes.
I mean, we've talked about this here and there briefly, real brief, when we went to the movies with our girl squad. Also, mom and
Yes.
grandma. There's different people we'd go to the theater with, but like back when you'd sit and you'd have prominent movie themes playing while you sit and waited to watch what you were there for. But we would hear John Williams, a lot of his orchestral music pieces, while we were
Yeah.
sitting there, we'd be laughing, passing popcorn and candy back and forth and drinks. But then this is what was our background music in the theater.
Yes. So it's kind of like we've said this to other things, but it's part of your soundtrack of
Yes.
your own personal life. That's literally what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
We love this stuff. I mean, nostalgia runs deep, and obviously when you feel it, you can't really deny it. It's what your past did. Nothing you can do to change that, right? Like, we're not trying to go on and get all crazy about it, but it's like there's really nothing you can do. That's what was around, that's what you lived. You can't change it, even if you wanted to, and we don't. But you couldn't even change it if you wanted to.
That's right. This is just great. This is great.
It is, oh my gosh. And to be able to even talk about something that was so monumental, and we didn't even know it at the time because we were so young, but now we can look back and realize, oh my gosh, we were living this during this time. It's crazy.
What a privilege. What an honor.
Yeah, we love it.
Gen X rocks.
Yes.
And we'll share with the rest of you too.
That's it.
So here's the question.
What is the greatest piece of music in Star Wars history?
The Imperial March? Duel of the Fates? Binary Sunset? Rey's theme?
Yeah, these are good ones to think about, and you can add a few in your own. Drop your answer in the comments because we're featuring listeners' responses in a future episode, potentially.
Oh, that sounds like a blast. And today was a blast. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into the heartbeat of Star Wars,
feel free to share a cup of Java juice. With yours truly via buymeacoffee.com/RetroTrekwithTheCaramelApples. Subscribe for more lore, canon, and cinematic breakdowns from across the galaxy.
That's right. And may the Force
and the music
and the music
be with you.